Welcome to this video where we will explore the most common mistakes made by pool owners. If you have just acquired a pool or are still new to its maintenance, this video is for you. We'll help you avoid these common mistakes that can turn your relaxing oasis into a real nightmare. Sit back, relax, and learn how to save time, money, and avoid unnecessary frustration and stress. The first common mistake is not testing your pool water regularly. Many owners neglect this crucial step, which should be done at least once a week. Testing the water helps verify that the chemical balance is appropriate and prevents most issues like cloudy or discolored water. You can use test strips, reagent liquids, or tablets to mainly check the pH and disinfectant levels, like chlorine. These two values fluctuate the fastest and directly impact your water quality. The pH should stay just above 7. Chlorine levels should constantly be between 1 and 3 milligrams per liter of water. At least once a year, it is also recommended to conduct a more comprehensive analysis including calcium hardness, cyanuric acid, and the possible presence of phosphates, nitrates, and metals like copper or iron. The second mistake is ignoring pH and alkalinity levels. A pH higher than 7.8 is too high. It makes your disinfectant ineffective and promotes algae growth. Conversely, a pH below 7 makes the water too acidic. This can seriously damage your equipment such as the pump, liner, or heating system. Alkalinity acts as a buffer to stabilize your pH and prevent sudden fluctuations. It should be maintained between 80 and 120 parts per million. To simplify this management, consider installing an automatic pH regulator that will constantly maintain the correct balance. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our practical pool maintenance tips. The third mistake involves neglecting the water's calcium hardness. Water that is too soft promotes corrosion, while water that is too hard causes scaling on your equipment and pool surface. The ideal is to keep calcium hardness close to 200 parts per million. To adjust this, you can use a calcium booster like calcium sulfate or a scale inhibitor, depending on your needs. Remember that water evaporation during the summer alters this value, so it's wise to check it several times throughout the season. The fourth mistake is thinking that your robotic cleaner can replace manual brushing. Even the best robots on the market can't reach every corner of your pool. It is essential to manually brush critical areas like behind the ladder, the waterline, steps, and corners. This prevents algae from embedding and protects the surface coating. The waterline, in particular, needs special attention as it quickly accumulates greasy and calcareous deposits. It can be easily cleaned with a sponge. The fifth mistake is not filtering enough during summer. The filtration system is the heart of your pool and plays a fundamental role in maintaining clean water. It handles 80% of your pool's sanitation. A simple rule to remember: divide the water temperature by 2 to get the ideal daily filtration time. For example, for water at 24 degrees Celsius, plan for 12 hours of filtration. This ensures that all the pool water passes through the filter at least twice a day, guaranteeing its effectiveness. The more you filter, the fewer algae you'll have, but be careful not to overdo it by filtering 24 hours a day. The sixth mistake is washing and rinsing the filter too often and for too long. Every backwash and rinse removes hundreds of liters of water that will need to be replaced. The ideal time to clean your filter is indicated by the pressure gauge when the needle enters the red zone. A slightly dirty filter is actually more effective than an overly clean one at trapping impurities. Use the turbidity indicator to ensure sufficient backwashing, and do this preferably when the pool water level is high. These little tips will help you save thousands of liters of water each year. The seventh mistake is misusing your vacuum or robot during an algae outbreak. If you're using a manual vacuum to remove algae, make sure to set the valve to waste or remove the drain plug from the filter. Without this precaution, the algae will go through the filter and partially return to the pool. As for automatic robots, they are equipped with bags or filters that quickly clog when algae are present. In case of an outbreak, first check the water indicators and perform a shock treatment before considering mechanical cleaning. The eighth mistake is performing a shock treatment in broad daylight. Shock chlorine is not stabilized like slow-dissolving chlorine tablets and evaporates very quickly under sun and heat. Shock treatment raises the chlorine level to about 10 parts per million, but it can lose about 1 part per million per hour under sunlight. For best results, carry out shock treatments at the end of the day or at night. Shock chlorine's purpose is to destroy impurities and eliminate chloramines, which cause unpleasant smells and skin irritation without properly disinfecting. Regular shock treatments greatly help maintain healthy and pleasant water. The ninth mistake, potentially the most dangerous, is placing shock chlorine directly into the skimmer. This practice can literally cause your filtration system to explode. When shock chlorine mixes with slow-release chlorine, they create a potentially deadly gas. This violent chemical reaction can permanently damage your equipment or cause serious accidents. Never take that risk, even if you are eager to clear up cloudy or green water. The 10th mistake is adding shock chlorine directly into the pool water. At high concentrations, chlorine can bleach almost anything, including your pool liner. A single chlorine tablet resting on a liner can create an indelible white spot and weaken the membrane. To prevent such damage, always pre-dissolve the shock chlorine in a bucket of lukewarm water before pouring it into the pool. This method not only protects your pool but also ensures better product distribution in the water. Important, always fill the bucket with water before adding the chlorine, never the other way around, and always wear safety goggles and old clothing when handling it. Another significant mistake is changing the multiport valve setting while the filtration pump is running. This can severely damage the valve gasket, requiring costly and avoidable repairs. Always turn off the pump before adjusting the valve position. Another common mistake is neglecting the water level in the pool. Too low water level can damage the pump if it runs dry. Too high level prevents the skimmers from working properly, making it harder to capture surface debris. Always maintain the water level at mid-skimmer height for optimal performance. Finally, some people make the mistake of wearing regular clothing in the pool. Non-swimming fabrics can release fibers, dyes, and residues that pollute the water and overload the filtration system. Always wear proper swimwear. In conclusion, pool maintenance requires discipline and some specific knowledge. By avoiding these common mistakes, you will enjoy your pool more and keep it healthy and pleasant for longer. Remember, the key to successful maintenance lies in regular checks and treatments. Thank you for watching this video all the way to the end. If you found it useful, feel free to share it and leave a comment with your own pool maintenance tips. See you soon for more advice.